ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ DCEಗೆ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. In this video I am going to present you BSc Mathematics properties of cyclic groups. First let us know about the property 4, that is theorem 4 of cyclic groups. Let G be a finite group of order n containing an element A of order n, then show that G is a cyclic group generated by A. Proof: let order of G is equal to n and let A be an element of G of order n, then let H is equal to A square A cube dash 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 an is equal to E, which is generated by A. We claim that all the elements of H are distinct if possible. A power of R is equal to A power of S for R greater than S and R comma S less than or equal to n. Then A power of R minus S is equal to E implies that order of A is less than or equal to R minus S less than n, which is a contradiction because we have considered order of G is equal to n and let A be an element of order n, means order of A is equal to n. But here we have proved that order of A is less than n, so this is a contradiction to our assumption. Therefore the elements of H are distinct. No two elements are equal, so they are distinct. Therefore order of H is equal to n, which is equal to order of G. Let us treat this as equation 1, and also we know that H is a subset of G. So by 1 and 2 we get G is equal to H generated by A. Both the groups G and H are generated by A, and G is also a cyclic group. Next, theorem 5. Let G be a group generated by A of order k, then A power of m is equal to A power of n for m is not equal to n if and only if m is congruent to n under mod k. Proof: let order of G is equal to k and A is a generator. This implies that order of A is equal to k. If order of A is equal to k, then order of m is equal to order of n, which implies that A power of m minus n is equal to E, which implies k divides m minus n, which further implies m is equivalent to n mod k. Hence the proof. Theorem 6. Let G be a group generated by A of order D and A power of k, where k is less than D, is also a generator if k and D are relatively prime to each other. Proof: given G is a cyclic group generated by A and order of G is equal to D, which implies that order of A is equal to D, let A power of k is a generator, then A is equal to A power of k whole power of s. Since A power of k is a generator, all elements of G can be expressed as its integral power. So A is equal to A power of k whole power of s. Since k and D are relatively prime, then A is equal to A power of k whole power of s. Because A power of k is a generator, so every element of G, example A, can be expressed as A power of k's integral power, and this implies that A power of k into s minus 1 means we have transferred this a to this side. So we get a power of ks minus 1 is equal to e, which implies that d divides ks minus 1. Further it implies ks minus 1 is equal to a multiple of q, that is dq, which implies ks minus dq, transfer this dq to this side, ks minus dq is equal to 1. This implies that k and d are relatively prime. So no common divisor is there for k and d. Conversely, let k and d are relatively prime, means the order pair k and d is equal to 1. Then there exists an integer, let order pair k comma d is equal to 1. That means k and d are relatively prime, no common divisor is there for both the numbers. Then there exist integers x and y such that kx plus dy is equal to 1. See, if k and d are relatively prime, then there exist integers x and y such that kx plus dy is equal to 1. Now a can be written as a power of 1, so that is equal to a power of kx plus dy, because kx plus dy is equal to 1. So 1 is replaced by kx plus dy. That implies a is equal to a power of kx into a power of dy. A power of kx plus dy can be written as a power of kx, a power of dy, which is equal to a power of kx and a power of d whole power of y. A power of d is identity element. So a power of kx into e power of y we get. E power of y is nothing but e. So a power of kx we get. Let g belongs to g. Since g is generated by a, we get g is equal to a power of m, which is equal to a power of kx whole power of m. Because a is equal to a power of kx we have proved in the previous result. That result we have substituted here in the place of a. So we get a power of kx whole power of m, which can be written as a power of k whole power of xm. That means every element of g can be expressed as an integral power of a power of k. Therefore, this implies that a power of k is also a generator. Theorem 7. Show that every subgroup of a cyclic group is cyclic. See, we have to show that every subgroup of a cyclic group is cyclic. Let us consider a group G which is generated by A, and let H be a subgroup of G, and every element of H is some integral power of A. Let m be the least positive integer such that a power of m belongs to E. Now we shall show that a power of m is a generator of H. Let a power of t be any element of H. By division algorithm, t can be written as mq plus r, where r is lying between 0 to m. Then a power of m implies a power of m whole power of q, which belongs to H. This implies a power of mq belongs to H. A power of nq belongs to H. Therefore, a power of minus mq also exists in H, and a power of minus mq belongs to H. This implies a power of t minus mq also exists in H. Further, this implies a power of r, because t is equal to mq plus r, t minus mq is equal to r. Hence, this implies a power of r belongs to H. So that implies the remainder r is equal to 0. Therefore, T is equal to mq. Hence, a power of T can be written as a power of mq. A power of mq is nothing but a power of m whole power of q, which implies that h is generated by a power of m. That means every element of h, for example a power of t we have taken, that can be expressed as an integral power of a power of m. Therefore, h is generated by a power of m and H is a cyclic group. Thank you.